what's up? This is Iann Robinson with MTV News. I am here on the campus of Seton Hall University, where a controversy is brewing over campus radio station WSOU. Now, WSOU has had the same format for the last 15 years, which is heavy metal, and now Seton Hall University is demanding a format change. As you can see, that breeds controversy. We've come to find out more.
Only here on 89.5 FM WSOU.
Popular radio station. It's one of the best ones in the nation, and they got to change it.
I always thought WSOU was more of an individual station.
The people that do listen to it, it's the only radio station they can go to for that kind of music around this area.
This is basically home for some of us, so without it, we're basically lost.
Lost, too, will be hard rock bands that have made the Catholic University station their home for years. Bands like Limp Bizkit and Slipknot got their start on the student-run WSOU, making 89.5 on the dial a benchmark in radio industry education.
When you leave WSOU, when you graduate from Seton Hall with WSOU on your resume, that's like gold. I mean, I can name tons of people that have graduated from here that are working in the industry.
In a way, they're a victim of their own success because SOU gets so much publicity and is so well known, particularly for a college station, that it gets a lot of attention, both good and bad.
The bad culminating in a letter sent to the station and Seton Hall community from Provost Mel Shea stating that, quote, the current signature format, heavy metal music, is inconsistent with Seton Hall's mission. Lyrics that speak of hatred or degrade any group of people are unacceptable.
The administration wants out of it. They've said, you handle it, you pick your own format. They just told us what we can't do as opposed to what we should do.
Even though it may be a Catholic university, we're not going to run out and play church music and say this is the safe thing to do. We're not trying to be safe, we're just trying to do something different.
I think being at a Catholic institution that really wants to represent the Catholic mission, that they should have really strive to have music that's uplifting to people and encouraging instead of more towards violence and depression.
Do you think that metal conjures up an image of murder and mayhem that goes against something that a church would want? They're not really scratching the surface about what this style of music is all about. You turn on the radio and sonically you hear, to them it's noise. You hear screaming, and that paints a picture in your head. To them, that's evil.
This school preaches diversity, and I think for them to change the format of the radio station would be against everything that they always talk about.
It's the university's choice what they want to do with the radio station, if they're putting out the funds for it.
While WSOU generated $250,000 last year alone and has received countless awards, Seton Hall ultimately controls the station and pays all the bills.
In the real world, they own the radio station. Too bad.
That's like your parents saying, end of discussion, I don't want to hear about it anymore. It's not really fair.
You're starting to see it that they own the radio station, and the administration has their own agenda, and it's different from our agenda, and that nothing we say or do, it's like a freight train coming right at us that we can't stop.
Well, as you can see, both sides make very persuasive arguments. Now, there has been no format change decided upon yet, but it does look like metal's gone. The end of a 15-year legacy here at WSOU. That's the news for now. For more on these and other stories, check in with MTVnews.com and stay tuned for more news here on MTV.